You're with us on the newsroom. Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal today launched an all-out attack on Prime Minister Narendra Modi, whom he called enemy number one, who wasn't allowing the Delhi government to function properly. The Delhi government and the Delhi Assembly also passed a commission of inquiry to probe charges of corruption in the DDCA. The BJP says that this commission of inquiry is wholly illegal, but that doesn't seem to be stopping Arvind Kejriwal.
High drama outside the Delhi Assembly, where a day-long special session was convened. The reason for this session, the festering Aam Aadmi Party versus Jaitley face-off. A united opposition kept up the offensive against the finance minister.
प्रधानमंत्री जी ने ये रेड केवल और केवल जेटली जी को बचाने के लिए किया और उनका कोई मकसद नहीं था इस रेड को करने का.
With his top minister under fire, the Prime Minister drew a parallel with Advani's implication in the Hawala scam. The former DDCA president also found favour with some of the biggest names in Indian cricket. Ahead of an intense courtroom clash between legal heavyweights, Kejriwal's lawyer called Jaitley's woes a case of bad karma.
You might think whatever you like, but there is a law of karma, be sure. It is operating.
But the BJP may crack the whip on a dissenting parliamentarian, Kirti Azad, who has been accused of embarrassing the finance minister. The Darbhanga MP could jump fence and become a witness for Aam Aadmi Party in the upcoming defamation case. With Ankit Tyagi, New Delhi, Bureau Report, India Today.
One of the key characters in the legal battle that will play out in the Delhi courts between Kejriwal and Arun Jaitley will be Ram Jethmalani. Now, Ram Jethmalani and Arun Jaitley have a bitter relationship which goes back several years. Jethmalani believes Jaitley was the one who was responsible for throwing him out of the party, and that is a grudge he still holds against the finance minister. Earlier today, I caught up with Ram Jethmalani to ask him about why he has chosen to defend somebody whom he earlier called Congress's B team, whom he earlier made fun of, but will now appear in defense of. He's one of India's most fearsome lawyers, and he's agreed for what will be a cult clash in the courts. Arun Jaitley, India's finance minister, a brilliant lawyer himself, squaring off against his one-time mentor turned nemesis Ram Jethmalani, who's joining us on this broadcast. Mr. Jethmalani, welcome to India Today. Give our viewers a sense of what made you accept Arvind Kejriwal's suggestion that you appear for him against Arun Jaitley in the criminal and civil defamation case.
I am bound by my professional duty to defend anybody who asks for my legal assistance. So I have to give no special reason why I am defending some of the victims of Mr. Arun Jaitley.
I remember coming to this house when Arvind Kejriwal's campaign at the India Against Corruption was at its peak. At that time, you were very upset with Arvind Kejriwal. You were a very fierce critic, and yet you've now chosen to come out and...
I'm so sorry. Please remind me. I don't keep these events of years ago.
So I remember an interview I did, and I'm looking at this in March 2014. I remember sitting in your lawns and asking you. You at that time described the Aam Aadmi Party as the B team of the Congress. You said Arvind Kejriwal was close to Rahul Gandhi in an interview you did with me, Mr. Jethmalani.
Yes, maybe it's the B team of the Congress, but so what? But when the Congress persecutes anybody, I will defend the victim. When Mr. Arun Jaitley victimizes anyone and files a case against them, I cannot possibly refuse. I have no sympathy with Arun Jaitley, be sure.
Is this at some level a grudge match, given that Arun Jaitley was instrumental in getting you expelled from the...
Whatever you might think, but I have made no secret of the fact that I don't like Mr. Arun Jaitley.
And what about the case itself? You've had an opportunity to go through the papers.
I'm sorry,
do you believe that this is... No, hear my question. Do you think that...
I understand what you are asking. I have not gone through the case. I have not even seen a copy of the complaint.
No, but do you believe you can defend Kejriwal? Because remember, Nitin Gadkari forced Kejriwal to apologize in a defamation case that Gadkari filed.
I don't care what that Gadkari did. He is Gadkari. I am Ram Jethmalani.
Okay, and are you looking forward to the opportunity to grill Arun Jaitley in the cross-examination box?
I will cross-examine him. You come and see whether it is a grilling operation.
Okay, but that's something that you're looking forward to, I can see from your face.
Huh? Well, if you are a physiognomist, go ahead. Okay. Good luck.
Tell us, what do you think of the work that Arvind Kejriwal is doing? Is this a political cum legal decision, or is this a pure play legal decision?
Listen, it certainly is a legal decision. On the other hand, the question also is that it is two politicians who are fighting, and I am defending the one who requires defense.
What did Kejriwal come and tell you?
Kejriwal came and told me that this is what has happened. I want your help, legal help. I said my legal help will be available.
And I'm being told that Kejriwal has been consulting both you and Gopal Subramaniam on a frequent basis outside.
What he's doing, whom he is consulting? He may be consulting 100 other lawyers. In fact, I presume he is a friend of many lawyers.
No, but my question, sir, is that Gopal...
People don't come and tell me that we have other lawyers, but we have come to you. Everybody has lawyers, and when he is in greater trouble, he comes to a greater lawyer, okay? And I am certainly greater than many who masquerade as lawyers.
Has no one in the BJP told you to back off, not to accept this brief, because you might end up embarrassing the party's finance minister and one of the big leaders?
What the hell do I care for the BJP party when they have expelled me without cause at the instance of Mr. Arun Jaitley and his coterie? And in spite of that fact, I helped Modi to become a Prime Minister of this country.
Is this an opportunity to get even for you?
Huh?
Is this an opportunity to get even?
You might think whatever you like, but there is a law of karma, be sure. It is operating.
Do you think Arun Jaitley, who first took the position that I should fight this politically and not legally, has made a mistake by filing a criminal and civil defamation case against Kejriwal?
None of my duty to advise him, because I want him to commit more mistakes. He has committed many.
And do you believe filing a criminal defamation case is a big mistake?
Listen, it is certainly a mistake, because it is not called for when two politicians are fighting a political game. Keep your quarrels in the court of the people of the country, rather than go to the courts.
Okay. Some would say that your client Arvind Kejriwal is acting out of spite because Rajinder Kumar... No, hear my question, sir.
I'm so sorry. These are questions outside my brief. You go and ask Mr. Kejriwal, ask them. I don't go into these matters at all.
No, I want to understand, using your legal acumen, whether you believe that the one-man commission of inquiry that has been set up by Kejriwal, where he's appointed Gopal Subramaniam to look at the DDCA corruption, the BJP lawyers say that that is illegal. They have no jurisdiction over the DDCA.
Let them decide this dispute themselves. Why, instead of suing Kejriwal, they should go and get a declaration of that kind. I believe that sports and the functions and the operation of this cricket organization is a matter which falls completely within the jurisdiction of the government of Delhi.
And you are confident that you'll be able to win this case for Kejriwal?
No question of my confidence. I have not even read the whole case. I'll read it when the papers come to me. Still, even the complaint has not been served on anybody.
So, you are one of India's most unaffordable and expensive lawyers. The Aam Aadmi Party says they're a garib party with no paisa. How will he afford 22 lakh rupees per hearing?
Now, that is a bit of ignorance on your part. Everybody knows in this country, particularly responsible pressmen, that Mr. Jethmalani makes money from 10% of his clients. Remaining 90% of his work is free.
So you're doing this for Kejriwal for free?
Of course.
Okay, I'm going to leave it over there. Mr. Ram Jethmalani, we wish you all the best. Thank you very much for speaking to us. Thank you. This was Ram Jethmalani, clearly looking forward to the opportunity of having Arun Jaitley on the cross-examination box against him. And that will really be a sight to behold, if at all it does come to that.
There was a major goof-up this year in one of the most coveted beauty pageants, Miss Universe. The 2015 host for the ceremony, Steve Harvey, declared Miss Colombia the winner when, in fact, she was actually the first